Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald No Healing in Battle Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we explored all of the surrounding areas of Lilycove City, heading south of Mount Pyre and clearing the entire route all the way back towards Mauville City, and we even caught ourselves a Pokemon by Mount Pyre, and in the Safari Zone, being a Whalmer named Bo Peep, and in the Safari Zone, we got ourselves a Phanpy named Nancy. And in this episode, we are going to be exploring all of Lilycove City, and Lilycove City. It's like, wait, Lilycove City? That could have totally been a thing. They dropped the ball. A city named after a Pokemon. That's never happened before, has it? Maybe in like Coliseum or XD there might be like something, right? We need a city named after a Pokemon. Pikachu City. Nothing but Pikachu. I could see that actually happening. Personally, that they'd cater to the Pikachu love. I'm rambling enough. We need to explore all Lilycove City, take on our rival, Brendan, who happens to be waiting right there in front of the department store, which we would love to shop at, of course. We're Bianca. We are a girl. We want to shop. You know, guys like to shop too. I don't think Brendan's really necessarily there to shop, but we want to go shop. I'm probably not going to shop. I would, but if I shop, it's off screen because I'm not wasting none of your time with no shopping nonsense, especially none of this. Remember last time when I got the Pokélock case in there and I said I was never going to go in there? I meant it. I'm never going to go in this place ever again. I promise. No! I pushed up too hard! That was totally staged. I agree. Bad humor. I apologize. I'll make up for it with a ton of puns the rest of the video. That's bad humor too. I'll make up for it with really well-placed references and jokes the rest of the video that make you think and go, hey, that was a good one. That'll do it. Anyways, let's go ahead and explore Lilycove City. So over here, I am your tour guide, Bianca. I've never been to this city, but I will tour you till the cows come home. Till the Miltanks come home, guys. Till the Miltank come home. Plural for Pokemon is just its name. It's like a horse. You don't have horses. You just have horse. Wait, no, wait, horses is a thing. You don't have donkeys. There's, I'm pretty sure, yeah, donkeys. It's donkey. No, it's donkeys. I've dropped the ball on this. There's animals like, you guys know what I'm saying. You guys, I dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying. Plural for Pokemon. So 2 Miltank is 2 Miltank, not 2 Miltanks. It's one of my biggest Pokemon pet peeves. Anyways, I'm gonna be tour guide Bianca. Over here, we have the Lilycove Harbor. Yeah, we're not actually going to be wasting that kind of time. I promise! I just want to get some items. Free stuff. This guy have free stuff? Nothing? What a waste of time. Sailor Mark. If that's even his name. We will never know because he doesn't have a name. He's just a random character who has no impact on the story whatsoever. Nobody ever has talked to this guy and thought, my gameplay has just increased by 5%. Nobody, or any percent rather. Nobody has increased their enjoyment of the Pokemon video game by talking to that specific guy. Ever. I mean, well, I say this, but there's people watching this video, and I'm sure at least one of you out there is enjoying my good roast of the poor sailor man, which technically means you have now gained enjoyment from that random guy. This girl's apparently a master of Pokeblocks. She's gonna teach me. She said if you look at Pokeblocks, you should see how they are rated on how they feel. The lower the feel rating, the better it is. Why? So, the less I feel about this thing, the better it is! That, I don't understand. I don't know why I talked to this girl. She is really wasting my time. What about her husband? My wife gave birth to quadruplets, you bet. When I was shocked, but now seeing them play together makes me happy. It reminds me of that episode of I Love Lucy. Once again, my old self shining through. It's a TV show that none of you at my age should know about. None of you should know anything about this show if you're with anywhere near the age of 20. But, or younger, of course. However, like I said, I grew up with a house full of women. My grandma and my mom. And my grandma passed away when I was 10, but she liked to watch the old stuff. The I Love Lucy's and the Golden Girls. I can literally quote every episode of the Golden Girls like crazy. I've seen every single episode like a billion times. Not even a joke. But there's this episode of I Love Lucy where this guy, it's when, so the plot is about Lucy and Ricky. They're a married couple, and they have a baby in an episode because, you know, she had been with baby, because back then you weren't allowed to say pregnant, I'm pretty certain. But she was with baby is how they said it. And when she gave birth, the husband's not supposed to be in the birth room or the hospital room when the woman's giving birth. So he was waiting outside, and they would bring the baby out. And so there was this guy there that was also waiting on his to see his baby. And he's like, "How many kids do you have?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't have any. How about you?" And he says to Ricky, "Oh, I've got 6 girls." And he's like, "This is the last kid. I just want a boy." And they don't know the gender of it, right? And so the woman comes out. The nurse knows, all right? The nurse knows that this guy... Did I talk to everybody in there? The nurse knows that this guy has 6 girls, and he wants a boy desperately. And so the nurse comes out with the baby, and he's like, "Is it a boy?" And she's like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Oh, I got another girl." And he turns around and he's like, "I've got 7 girls." And the nurse says, "No, you have 8 girls." Well, no, 9 girls. They're triplets. And so that house reminds me of that so much, because they got quadruplets of the same gender. And so that guy ended up with 9 girls when he thought he was only going to have 7 kids, and one was hopefully going to be a boy. Nope, 9 girls. You gotta look that episode up. It's beautiful. It's a good time. Anyways, Lilycove City does not have too much. We got an item. I honestly could not tell you what that item was. Was it a max elixir? Max repel? I knew it was a max something. I'm not entirely flaky. Hey, stories are just rolling off my tongue here. So I don't know if I ever told you guys about this story. Actually, I'm pretty certain I've said this story at some point, but I'll just go ahead and say it anyways. Also, wait a second, this guy gave me an oranberry. How cheap! I don't need an oranberry at this point. Wait, when it gets right down to it, the way dignified simplicity suits me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just don't know. Anyways, there's no Pokemon I can get in this town. There is one Pokemon that I can get, but there's nothing I can get right now. Ooh! TM44? What is this? Rest? I did not know this. I get the TM for rest. That's insane. That could actually be huge. Even though I think I can buy that TM, so it's not necessarily incredible. Anyways, where was I? There is a Pokemon I can get in this town, but I can't get it until I have the Super Rod. So I'll be back here to get that encounter once I have the Super Rod. And we'll get it right here next to this PP up and this item right here. No, nothing. We're done here? Just a PP up? That's fine. But I'll go ahead and fish right here. Nothing else that's eligible, unfortunately. But the Pokemon that is eligible is super cool, and I'm looking forward to getting it. But we gotta make our way to Moss Deep City before I can get the Super Rod and fish for our Pokemon here. You guys know what it is. I know what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, though, because I want it to be a secret. Right? Like a secret base. You guys have to use your secret power to uncover the secret. And your secret power is called Google. Google it! Anyways, there's a move deleter in this town. Does anybody need to get rid of an HM? I'm trying to think. Well, you have Fly, Surf, Fly, and Rock Smash. I mean, I don't need to get rid of Rock Smash right now, I guess. Yeah, we'll need it later, so I'll keep it. Strength, yeah, I'll keep it. Surf and Cut. I like to get rid of Cut. Yeah. Also, just so people stop commenting this, I guess we'll go ahead and go do something right now. I was waiting to do this until we took on this water routes over here, but I did decide that I'm going to go ahead and wait until we get the HM for Dive. We're such a high level at this point that these routes would be an effort and futility, and they're going to be a joke no matter how long we wait at this point. So I'll just go ahead and take them on once we get Dive. I'll try to remember to fight everybody over here. I'd like to, but it's going to be so boring in that episode once we do go and do that, but there's dedicated people that will watch me talk nonsense throughout the entire water routes. And we have the abandoned ship, which would be cool, I guess, because we can get the item to evolve our Clam Pearl when we get one, if we don't get a Relicanth, of course. But I was going to do this once we came back here. Everybody's telling me, talk to the nerdy guy in the Dewford Hall and you can get a really good TM for Ricky. I know, I've played this game a billion times. This guy tells me, so you're telling me you don't know about Sludge Bomb? But I do! I do, guys! Everybody's like, so you're telling me you don't know about Sludge Bomb? That's outright pitiful. Kroma! That's okay, though. I did know about TM36 Sludge Bomb, but I can get it here. And you might be like, why didn't you come and get it for Ricky? Because I'm not gonna teach it to Ricky. You might be like, why? She's a poison type. It's a strong poison move, and all she has is acid. Well, that's 50 power. Well, that's 40 power. It's decent. It's not great, but this is a no healing challenge. It's very likely Ricky does not live to see the end of this game. And I'd like to have Sludge Bomb for somebody else. I'd like to teach really good one-use TMs when I know they're gonna last. I could teach that to Ricky and she could die literally this episode, and we wasted a really good poison type TM. Not gonna happen. I'll use it when I really feel it's necessary. Anyways, all of that rambling out of the way. I never got into that story I was gonna talk about. So, it doesn't really fit anymore. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. It doesn't really fit. It was about being flaky. I guess, fine. It fits for now. We'll go to the museum first before we talk to Brendan. So this guy's like, I'm an art dealer. We got a dealer in our Pokémon game. I'm a buyer and seller of the fine art, especially paintings. I've heard that the museum here has magnificent works on the exhibit. So he deals the art. But if they already have magnificent art, what is his purpose? Is he trying to steal said art? Is he going to purchase art and deal it to other places for a profit? This guy is very shady, and I'm going to go ahead and name him Jonathan. Jonathan, the shady art dealer. I don't know. Maybe his name is Jonathan. Oh, the music in here is nice. It's calming. The art museum. Well, you could say fantastic paintings, and the curator is a wonderful person. Honestly, museums are probably the most boring thing on the planet, and in a video game, does not change too much. What is this painting? Very old painting. The painting is peeling here and there. I thought you said this was a wonderful exhibit. I'm pretty sure museums with high-class paintings don't have them peel. I honestly don't know. Not gonna catch me stepping foot in a museum. Although, I did have a blast going to museums in Washington, D.C. When I was in the 8th grade, my school did 8th grade Washington, D.C. trips. Apparently this is a thing all over America, or at least the Northeast of America. You know, the East Coast and stuff goes there and all that type of stuff. It's funny, because I thought it was just my school, right? But apparently this is a big thing. I saw a Twitter meme talking about it one time. About you didn't go to DC in the 8th grade if you didn't have these glasses. And it had like the sunglasses with like the lines through them. That was us! I thought that was just an us thing. Nope, that's an every 8th grade thing. And it was like, that was cool to see. But yeah, the museums there were cool. We went to the Holocaust Museum and all kinds of things. Got to see lots of different cultures and stuff like that. And past things. It was neat. I never talked about that DC trip too much. I might one day. Not today, though. We got other stuff at hand. We're gonna fight this loser! And you might be like, you're putting it off. And I'm not. He's a joke. But I just don't feel like it. Because to do it, I would have to cut my commentary and focus it on him. And he's lame. Who did he lead with last time? Who did I lead with last time? I led with Jacques. Yeah, Jacques and Ricky would do this. So what would he have right now? Pelipper? We Shockwave. Combustion? We Surf. Swellow? We Ice Beam. Tropius? We Ice Beam. Lombre? We Acid. Yeah. These guys are great. What items do you guys have? Citrus Berry and a Mystic Water? That sounds good. I'll give Ricky a Citrus Berry. I know these are super precious, but we have Thief. If I really need them, I can get some. And just in case, right? What? The bag is full? You guys remember how earlier I was like, we got a max item. That's awesome. We got a max repel. Well, I don't need this. I'll sell it. Well, we're going to the store soon so we can sell stuff. How about we do this? Let's be efficient. Why not spray it? Where will she land? Nobody knows. Where will the repel wear off? I couldn't tell you. But what I can tell you is, also, I love how I almost started the battle without actually giving the Citrus Berry. So I was focusing on talking. Alright, we'll actually get the Citrus Berry. There we go. There's nothing else to do now other than talk to rival Brendan. and get our battle underway for the final time. This is literally the last time we'll ever see him. I would have loved to see him one more time with like a Blaziken, like a fully evolved starter. Nope, he's like the worst rival of all time. Although, if you were to ask me to rank all of the rival battles in all of the rivals as a whole in like a top 10, or in like a ranking video for Nuzlocke challenge specifics, he would not be the worst. That's because the rival battle on the bridge on Namaville is considered, in my opinion, one of the hardest rival battles of all time, and that brings his average up drastically. Anyways, let's do it. I'll talk to him to the right, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. Told you there'd be puns today. Let's do it. Oh, hey, it's Bianca! I'm running an errand for my dad! That's not the Brendan voice. There isn't a Brendan voice, but he's not enthusiastic. He's kind of a loser. Okay, for the final battle, he can have my voice. Fine. No, I'm not buying any dolls! That's lame! Anyways, it's been a while, Bianca. Want to have a battle to see who's been raising Pokemon better? Nah, I don't care. Do I not have the confidence? Did you just diss me, Brendan? Fine, I will show you my true power. Yeah, I want a battle. Loser. This is the only way to make this battle interesting, because he's actually kind of a joke. If I lose a Pokemon to him after saying he was a joke, everybody has to unsubscribe from the channel. But if I beat him without losing a Pokemon, you have to subscribe if you've been watching. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, make one! I joke, of course. You can if you want to. That'd be appreciated. Anyways, let's get this battle underway! Ah, but you know I'm not gonna lose to no Bianca. What? He says that? I'm not gonna lose to no Bianca. Guys, play through the game and name yourself loser. I'm not gonna lose to no loser. All of a sudden, he's an edgy rival. Watch out, he's gonna unleash his power. Anyways, time for the 5th and final rival battle of our Pokemon Emerald. No healing in battle Wedlocke challenge. Versus Pokemon trainer and rival Brendan here in Lilycove City in the HOENN region. Let's get this started. And first up is actually Tropius. I didn't expect that at all. That kind of throws a bit of a wrench in my plans, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Let's do this, Jacques and Ricky. And I'm going to start off by getting Jacques back immediately. Come on back, Jacques. Ricky, I need you to start this off for us. And it's going to go for Sweet Scent. So this proves just how bad Brendan really is. He's just like Brendan from Big Brother. He goes home early. Right? That was so good. All right, let's Ice Beam this Tropius and get it on out of here. Speaking of Big Brother, Brendan, Rachel Riley's going to be on The Amazing Race again. As if that's not happened before, but I'm looking forward to it. It's Alyssa's first time, so it's pretty cool. Anyways, next up is going to be Combuskin. It's his starter and his ace. Firefighting type, level 34. Let's strike it down with a big old tidal wave, and that'll be definitely it for Combuskin here. Ricky is way too strong to not take out a Combuskin in one shot. All right, and next up is going to be Pelipper. So this is why I led with Jacques. I thought he led with Pelipper, but I was wrong. But as you guys can see, that's definitely not a crucial error to be making. Pelipper is a water flying type, and it's going to go ahead and be level 32. And we'll be able to, yeah, the same thing that happened in the last fight. Protect. He likes to use Protect. He's stalling the clean sweep 4-turn battle. Not counting the Protect, this fight was 4 turns. Well, 5 if you count my switch. I'm not going to take damage, I promise. Because we're going to Shockwave this Pelipper and take it right on out of here. One shot to everything, because Jacques and Ricky are a power duo. They are so good together, it's not even funny. Definitely my best pair. Oh, he's, what? Uh-oh. I thought he had a Lombre still. He's a cheater. You can't get a Leaf Stone at this point in the, well, Water Stone at this point in the game. He's cheating. Let's punish the cheater. Okay, it won't be 4 turns. I apologize. I'll probably take damage. Whatever. Get back, Jacques. I need Ricky to come slay this big, happy Ludicolo. Hey, we're in Ludicolo City. Remember from earlier in the episode? Yes, I predicted the prediction even though I was wrong. crit it with acid. Everybody's gonna be like, it would have been a flawless victory if you taught Sludge Bomb. I hear you! Swift. He's a dancer. He's a Ludicolo. He's using Swift. Taylor Swift confirmed, guys. That was like the worst. I apologize. Like, she's not even relevant anymore, is she? Like, I know that sounds horrible, but like, how long's it been since you've thought of Taylor Swift? It's been a while. Like, man, it has. I remember I used to sing her songs in the car when I was like 10 or like 12 maybe. I don't know. You're a dude. You sung Taylor Swift songs in the car? Yeah, I've always been weird. Have you not noticed this yet? Have you not? We took damage, but that doesn't matter because that's all the damage Brendan will ever deal to me again. He sucks and he's gonna go home now. Brendan, you have been evicted from the Big Brother Wedlocke. Anyway, this is not a Big Brother Wedlocke, but if I could figure out a great way to do one themed after that, I would be glad to. If you guys are fans of Big Brother and Survivor, I actually did a Survivor-themed Wedlocke on the channel. That was pretty cool. It wasn't Survivor rules. I just named everything after Survivor, and I played through the game as Jeff Probst. Find out how Jeff Probst did in the Kalos region. All right, let's go into the... let's go into the department store. I'm gonna play the lottery. This is the Pokemon Lottery corner. All shoppers at our department store get to draw a Pokemon Lotto ticket. Are you guys ready? Actually, what's my ID really quick? I want to check. 28861. All right, let's go for it. All shoppers at the department store get to draw a Pokemon Lotto ticket. If the Lotto ticket number matches the ID number of any of your Pokemon, you'll receive a fabulous gift. Let's do it! If we win, can you guys imagine? Oh my god! Did we actually get all 5 numbers? There's no way! Oh my god! That's never happened to me before! That's a Master Ball! What? I'm just kidding. I thought that'd be a good edit. Yeah, I didn't get any numbers. Did I? Did I get something? We might have got a 1. No, none of the numbers matched. Unfortunate. I hope that I can edit that easily. I was going to put 28861 on the thing. I hope I got somebody. April Fool's was a week ago! Stop! I know. It's a good one. Oh my god, look how bulky this Azumarill is. Oh my god, look at it! I wish Finny could follow me. Can you imagine her like just trucking along like, I'm a heavyweight, right? And boom, 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 like as she jiggles to the side. I apologize. Anyways. I digress. Let's see. So we have to shop. We need to sell some items first. So I say, I'm going to go ahead through the shop, organize my bag again, sell some stuff. And I'll point out the highlights because this is definitely... Wait a second. This is definitely boring. What did she say? My husband is waiting at home. What would make a good gift for him? Oh, I thought she said, would this make a good gift for him? And then she didn't show me nothing. Because then I would have assumed, you know, she's hiding behind the aisles. She didn't want cameras to see. She was showing me something she shouldn't be showing no 10-year-old. Anyways, I'll be back with some highlights. Excuse me, vehicles outside. How you doing? I'll be back. I'm not here to buy dolls, Bianca. I'm not going to lose to no Bianca. What a loser. Can you guys believe it? He doesn't want to buy a Meryl doll. How can you not want to have a plushy Queen Finny in your pocket? He's just an elitist scrub. Who cares about Brendan? He's gone home. This guy's bone dry thirsty? Well, have a fresh water, bud. I'll go ahead and get a fresh water for you. Decided not to buy a drink? I just bought one. How rude. Oh, he doesn't even want my fresh water. Well, you know what? I bet one of my Pokemon would much rather have a fresh water than you, rude man on the rooftop. Ricky really enjoyed that fresh water. It's like Brendan never even dealt damage. Can you guys believe it? It's beautiful. All right, what does this little lady say? She wants to see, when she sees the wide world from here on the roof, thinks about how nice it would be if there were just one me, more than one me, so I could enjoy all sorts of lives. What? Would you be interested in having a Pokemon learn Substitute? That's like having a copy. Whoa. I had no idea we could get Substitute. That's game-changing. I'll really need to consider this. Ricky can learn, everybody can. Ricky and Jock are gonna be my pair for Tate and Liza. And Ricky's weak to Psychic. But she's also quick. I bet it wouldn't be a bad idea to use Substitute. That's actually a really incredible strategy. I'll really need to consider that. I'd have to get rid of Cut right now, but that's definitely game-changing, and I really need to consider that. That's super cool. Well, I sold items, I explored all of the place, I talked to everybody, except for these two, because I wanted to check out the TMs that we can buy together. So let's go ahead and check out the TM corner. We can get Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. You know, the basic stuff there. But there's more TMs over here. So I'm curious as to ones that we can buy. These are actually important here. So this one is Protect. I'm going to go ahead and just buy 3 Protect TMs just so we have them. This one is Safeguard, I believe. This one is Reflect, and this is Light Screen. So Light Screen is actually a huge deal for my Tate and Liza strategy. I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 Light Screen TMs. I'll buy a Reflect TM as well, just so I can go ahead and check. Yeah, I'll check TM 22. I'm pretty sure that's Safeguard, but I don't recall Safeguard even being a TM, so I'm kind of curious on that one. Also, Ricky, you can go ahead and have your Mystic Water back now before I forget, and you hold that Citrus Berry and end up wasting it. Or, you know, it could have saved your life, but now you're going to die. Unfortunate. Yeah, Safeguard. Yeah, we have 3 Protect TMs, Light Screen, we have Reflect now. So I want to go ahead and see who can learn Light Screen. I know Jacques or Ricky can. Yeah, Jacques can. So I could set up Light Screen turn 1, then Substitute with Ricky. That's actually so huge. Everybody should be able to learn Protect. How about Reflect, though? Jacques can learn Reflect, too. That's really game-changing. I'm going to go ahead and teach Protect to a couple of Pokemon, though, because it's just a really good thing to have. It might actually be worth putting on Latif. I think Finny still has Rollout, so I might go ahead and give it to Finny. Yeah, she still has Rollout. I'm never going to use Rollout, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Rollout for Protect. Just good to have. Jacques has a full moveset. Ricky will have a full moveset. I'd like to teach Latif. Altair has a full moveset right now. What about Crush? Crush and Latif could both have it. Yeah, I don't need all of these fighting moves. Vital Throw is good because it never misses. Karate Chop has a high crit rate. I'll probably never really end up using Revenge. It always goes last for the or has decreased priority, but the Pokemon don't always attack me, and I'd rather have the high crit rate. So I'll probably get rid of Revenge for Protect and Rock Smash for Protect. Well, we need Rock Smash. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and teach Protect to Crush, and we'll call it there, and we'll keep another Protect TM on us just in case we want it in the future. But yeah, Crush can have Protect, which would be good. We'll have it Protect on all of our pairs except for Ricky and Jacques for now. Yeah, I don't need Revenge. I can always reteach it. I'll have Brick Break at some point here. Well, you get it in Sutopolis, and that's a TM that I'll probably teach to him unless somebody else can make better use of it, which is possible. I know Finny can learn it. Yeah, Jacques' moveset's full, right? We have Magic Coat. I could get rid of Magic Coat. I'll get rid of Magic Coat. If I ever think of a strategy involving Magic Coat, I'll go ahead and reteach it with a Heart Scale. But I can't. And that way, every pair I'll have Protect. Which I think will be really good, especially because these two are my double battle pair. Even though Ricky would make better use of Protect for Tate and Liza. But Protect is going to be crucial for Tate and Liza. Because if you can really predict it, you can like Ricky will obviously be targeted by Psychic types, so she could Protect. That would be huge. Like maybe Protect turn 1, then Light Screen, then Substitute. Because maybe then Substitute would tank. So we'd have Protect, Substitute, Surf, and Ice Beam. So that's why, that's why I don't want to take GG. That's why I don't want to teach Sludge Bomb right now. Because I'm not going to need Acid. So I could have Surf, Ice Beam, Substitute, and Protect for Tate and Liza. That sounds like a huge strategy. I know I'm like talking about my preparations for like a gym that's really down the line. Quite a few episodes until then. But it's something really to consider because in my opinion, it's one of the most deadly gym battles of all time. Especially in Emerald. In Emerald, it's one of the hardest gym leaders of all time. And using a pair that has a Pokemon weak to Psychic on it is terrifying. But I think they'll be my best bet. That's why I added these two. I thought of Tate and Liza, and with Protect, Substitute, light screen at hand, I think we'll be able to do it, which would be so cool to see. We'll be able to, like, that's what I love about these challenges. I can't stress this enough. Beating gym leaders at a disadvantage just because that's what you have to work with, and then being able to pull it off, it'd be awesome. And, you know, if we end up failing at taking Liza and losing a couple Pokemon, you know, that happens too, but I'd love to see what we can do with the team that we have right now. I think that'd be really awesome. Alright, so with Lilycove City explored to the best of our ability as of right now, there's only really one thing left to do. Actually, we can get rid of Cut. We'll get rid of Cut, and I should have taught Protect. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get rid of Cut really quick, because I can't think of anything that we need Cut for coming up. I'm pretty sure we've cut everything that we can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing left to cut. There might be something, but I'll get rid of Cut. That way we can teach Protect, which I don't have a Protect TM, which I just realized. But we can teach Protect, and then teach Substitute over Acid once we get to Tate Liza. And then I can teach Sludge Bomb after that if Ricky still lives. All right, I'll get a Protect TM real quick. All right, guys, went ahead and got Protect, slapped it on our Tentacruel Ricky, and I even put Altair up front. So, now we are going to go and do the next main thing we have to do. We could go to Mount Pyre, but we're going to have to go there after here anyways, so might as well just clear it out when we have to go there for story purposes. I don't understand this. I cannot speak. Alright, but we can go ahead into the Aqua Hideout, and there is a Pokemon that I can get in here. Oh, wait. What do you want with Team Aqua? Our boss isn't here. He's going off to do something important. Where do you go? Think I'd tell you something that crucial? What do you want with Team Aqua? Our boss isn't here. He's on the way. Okay, so you guys know how I said, hey, we're going to Mount Pyre when we've got to go to Mount Pyre. We got to go to Mount Pyre now. So I guess we'll do some Mount Pyre this episode. I forgot. It's been a while since I played this game. Give me a break. I'm so sorry. But apparently we can't get our Pokemon in there that I was talking about. There's only one thing we can get. It's a static encounter. And that'll happen when we go back there. But we can't go to Mount there until we go to Mount Pyre. I forgot about this. So the episode's going to be super long if I do all of Mount Pyre this episode. So I'll probably just explore the insides and see what we can do there. So there are some pretty scary trainers in there from what I remember. But I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this Repel, and I'll meet you guys inside on Mount Pyre. Okay, here we are in Mount Pyre. So we're going to need to keep that Repel up at all times because there's a Pokemon that I want to get in this area specifically that we can't get unless we're on the summit. So we aren't going to be catching any Pokemon this episode, unfortunately, because we're not going to be going to the summit this episode. I'll probably do that next episode, and we're just going to explore the interior here because it's going to be, like, pretty long with doing that, but it'll be cool. So we can talk to this lady and get ourselves a Cleanse Tag, which makes it so wild Pokemon are less likely to appear if the first Pokemon in your party is holding it, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather just use Repels and keep a better item on. So out there is where we need to go, but this is the optional area to explore. And from what I remember, the trainer battles in here are actually really scary. I was going to lead with Altair, but I guess Latif is good because I can use stuff like Crunch. Yeah, I don't really see a problem with that. I'm scared because I remember there's a Wobbuffet in here. What is Latif holding? The black glasses. Yeah, we'll just see what this guy has. This guy asks me if I'm searching for Pokemon and said I came after him, so I'm rude. Well, buddy, it looks like you came after, like, a bunch of people because you're the closest to the entrance here. So, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Howard, but it's really just not... Oh, my God. His name's Mark. Guys, remember the first episode I called and this episode was Mark? Remember? What a waste of time. Sailor Mark. If that's even his name. If I came here first, I would have got his name right! But that one Pokemon frightens me. It makes me think he has a Wobbuffet. He has a Rhyhorn. That's interesting. That's a really unique Pokemon to find here, but it's good for us because it has low special defense, which Crunch is a special attack. So hopefully that'll do good damage with the black glasses and we'll be able to two-shot it. Oh. Oh, that's not cool. I mean, it's not very effective, but scare me. Multi-hit moves on a Rhyhorn. You guys, I recently started streaming a new series to YouTube where I play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Shiny Hunt at the same time. And going through Mount Freeze on Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, Rhyhorn with multi-hit attacks have been destroying me. So that brought back nightmares. If you guys are interested in that series, there's a playlist of all of the live streams on my channel. The first episode is public, but the rest of them you'll have to go to the playlist to find. There so far right now is 2 up, so if you missed the second one, you guys can go check that out. Anyways, I guess we'll leave Latif up front. This is a ghost girl. A hex maniac. She's not a ghost girl. She's just a hex maniac. You guys know what I'm saying? All right, let's use the hyper potions. Why not? Yeah, Latif can do this. Anything that Latif can battle in is huge. Because Latif is not easy to battle with. But this is a ghost type trainer. She's probably got a Duskull. She has one Pokemon. If it's a Wobbuffet. It's a Spoink. Okay, that's kind of a joke. You might be like, but Corm, you use the Spoink on your team. And to that I'd say, you're right, but my Spoink sucked too. I have a Grumpig. My Grumpig is great, but Spoink was not too good. Although, I guess Jacques as a Spoink was fairly decent. I shouldn't hate. What are you doing, confusing my bug? Wait, this isn't a bug. It should be a bug dragon type. Dude, Flygon as a bug dragon type would be so much cooler than a dragon ground type. If you guys are a fan of Flygon, let me know what you'd like better. Bug dragon or bug ground? Wait, or ground dragon, you know what it is. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, so you see what's happening here. This is a no healing challenge. That means I'm not allowed to heal in battle. Some people don't understand that. Some people think you're not allowed to heal at all. No, no healing is in quotations in the title because it is used lightly. The real description has the description has the real rules. I'm not allowed to heal in battle, meaning we're in a bad spot. Yeah, we're outspeeding, but if we hurt ourselves in confusion, we'll die because it will use Psybeam again, most likely, and that'll be too much damage for us to take. Latif's partner is a Machamp. Crush is weak to Psychic and has decent special defense. Now, I'll take a Psybeam. I could take a Psychic, most likely. I could take a crit Psybeam. So my thought process is here. Switch into Crush. Depending on the damage that I take, switch back out into Latif. And then the confusion will be gone. I should be able to take a hit, and I'll be able to finish it off. But, what's his speed? 47, 57, yikes. I have to switch. I'm not going to risk something as silly as confusion. So, Latif, you got to go ahead and get back. I just smack-talked this Spoink, and if we lose a Pokemon to a Spoink, Magikarp. Beautiful! And this might seem stupid, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, yeah, instead of risking switching back into a Psybeam, I was going to risk that we were faster, which we were, and we were able to finish off Spoink, which is great. And I was terrified we wouldn't be, and it would crit me or something, but even then, I think we'd take a crit Psybeam. Just a bit risky, but not as risky as switching back into Latif. So, there you go. Alright, there's a fighting type guy. I don't know what he could have. I hate using Altair and Finny. Yeah, I'll use Altair and Finny. I don't like doing it because I'm so worried about Queen Finny, but if she ends up dying, this is how it was meant to be. It's unfortunate, but I'm not going to try and worry about it. I'm going to try and play the game the best of my ability, and if something happens due to bad luck or just a random trainer, that's just how it goes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know if I said it, but I thought it. I was thinking he'd have a Hariyama, and that's why I led with Altair, because I didn't expect anything that would be able to do too much to Altair here. I don't want to paralyze it or freeze it or burn it, so I'm going to go ahead and use Fly. Trying to think what it could do to me. It could belly drum me, but I'll be faster than it, so it doesn't actually matter. I hope it doesn't belly drum. Vital Throw. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm faster then, because that always goes last, so... But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, as long as we do over half, that's all that matters. We'll be able to take it out next turn. Oh, hello. That's not nice. Okay, Latif and Crush are in command. I should outspeed it. It used 2 moves that always go last, so let's hope. Yeah, alright, that should finish it off. I hope. Please don't not knock it out. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, yeah, Latif's not the strongest, so that could have happened. But Black Belt Xander wasn't too much of a problem. Whirlwind is a thing, and that's frightening, but luckily it wasn't devastating, right? It could have been worse than it was. I don't think this guy's a trainer. He's not. No, he fell down in the holes. That's demonstrating that you can go in that hole and go back to the first floor. Oh, God, a double battle. No, I don't wanna. All right, Ricky and Jacques, they're my double battle pair. We just got to roll with the punches, see what happens, right? Yeah, Ricky and Jacques, let's do it. I'm guessing like Illumise and Volbeat, but I genuinely have no idea. This guy's name is Luke. So the first thing that comes to mind is Hannah. I had neighbors named Luke and Hannah, so. Dez. I heard something scream outside. I was like, sorry about that, guys. Somebody was screaming outside, and I was like, is that my mom? But no, it was somebody outside my window. My window's open. I forgot to shut it. People are probably watching the show live. Anyways, we have Dez and Luke. With a Delcatty and an Electric. Okay. Why is it that every time I use Ricky and Jacques, we come into a Manectric? Can you guys notice this? But we should be okay. I'm gonna Ice Beam Manectric and Psychic Manectric. And just hope we take it out. I'm worried Delcatty will use Sing, which would cripple one of my Pokemon. Ooh, Spark. It's still it's a special move. It's a special move. We're good. We're fine. Don't panic. That's not good. At least Ricky already attacked. So Manectric's gone. The paralysis shouldn't be an issue. All we have to deal with is Delcatty, which I don't know what it's going to use. But Shock hit level 38, and I should be able to take out a Delcatty. Yeah, Double Slap's not a problem. It does very small amounts of damage. However, if it used something like a strong normal attack, it could actually kill Ricky next turn. It's kind of a stretch, but it's possible. I'll try to protect with Ricky, I guess. Might as well. Yeah, Paralyzed can't move, so it wouldn't have mattered what I used. I just went for the safe bet, but I should be able to kill this in one hit with a Psychic. Yeah, I didn't think it would be a problem. It's a Delcatty. But I went for the safest measures possible going for Protect there, and we needed to focus on the Manectric, obviously, as the major threat, since Ricky's weak to it, but like I said, Electric is special in this generation, so since Ricky's such a big special tank, Electric's not really a massive threat, whereas if this was where the physical special split had happened, Ricky would have been dead. Guaranteed. Spark is physical in later generations, and that would have most certainly killed Ricky. But luckily, ooh. Oh, I almost got an encounter. I could have anyways. I would have gotten a Duskull most likely, and then that would have killed my chance at a Chimecho. Not that Chimecho is really a possibility. It's like a 2%, but hey, I like 2% milk. It's a possibility, right? Right? All right, we're going to leave it with Altair and Queen Finny one more time. I'm trying not to use Jacques and Ricky unless I have to. Double battles is what I'm going with them. Oh, she's not even a trainer. Memories of her darling Skitty, her eyes overflow thinking about it. That's heartbreaking, man. Don't even get me started. It's awful, especially because my dog's names are Sock and Throw, so it's like, if there's ever a person in here, like a black belt in a later game in a cemetery, it's like, oh, the Sock and Throw, I'd be like, why do you do that to me, Game Freak? Not even funny. Alright, this girl has a Wobbuffet, I think. This girl, I know she's a Psychic, so I'll lead with Latif. Yeah, Latif and Crush. Okay, let's do it. I feel comfortable. She says this is no place for children, least of all me. Why me? What did I do to you? Patricia? Kayla? Nah, not even close. That's not good. Wobbuffet is a killer. So basically, I need to use moves that I feel like won't deal enough to kill me. What if she has 3 Wobbuffet? I'm guaranteed a death. Basically, unless I get, like, it's like a coin flip, what she uses. I'm gonna go for Dragon Breath, try and paralyze it. I think that's my best bet. We did! Oh god, that'll kill me. Holy crap! That would have straight up killed me! Mirror Coat, I think that would have been enough to kill me. Alright, so you Safeguard a little bit too late because it's already paralyzed. I'm gonna go for Rock Smash because I want to get it to the point where I'm certain Crunch will kill it. Because Mirror Coat would have mirrored Crunch, and if we didn't kill it, it would have been just enough to kill us. I have to play this incredibly cautious. I just want to deal little chips of damage until I feel comfortable killing it with a Crunch. And since it's paralyzed, it's less likely to be able to hit me with Mirror Coat or Counter. I'm just really hoping that she doesn't have multiple of these. And seeing how it's level 26 and she has 3 Pokemon, it's extremely likely she has more. So not taking damage here is very important. Oh. Dear God. Oh, yeah. Oh. No, we're switching. I don't trust Destiny Bond in any sense of the word. Oh, Shadow Tag! Oh, the stressors! What do? I can't kill it. But if Rock Smash crits with the defense drops, I think it would kill it. But I can't use items, and I can't switch. Would Fly skip it? But what if it uses Destiny Bond again? I gotta use Rock Smash. And hope it uses something else. If this kills it... Oh god, it did crit. If it uses Destiny Bond again, I'm locked in. Thank God! If it used Destiny Bond right there, I would have been locked in and I would have had to kill it and it would have killed me. I would have went for Fly, probably. Alright, Destiny Bond should be gone now and I can crunch. I don't know how it works, though. It should be, though. It used another attack. Thank God. Please, no more. No more Wobbuffet, please! Not to. Oh. Whoa! The bullet's been dodged! Oh, save me from this game! I would have been literally forced to take a death from Destiny Bond. Most likely. Because I don't know if Rock Smash would have killed it, but if it crit again, it would have killed it. Yeah, we gotta stay in. It's Kadabra, so... I guess just Crunch should kill it. It's level 26. We should be fine. Yeah, we're 11 levels higher than it. In that situation, I probably would have went for Fly, because that would have gave it another turn. But if it used Destiny Bond on that turn, I would have been forced into taking a death. If it spammed Destiny Bond at that low of health, I would have been forced to take a death. That would have felt miserable. Holy crap. All right, Altair, you're up front. Yeah. Right? This sounds right. We have two boys here. That's a Psychic. I'm going to fight the Psychic first. And I'm going to fight it with Latif again. Yeah, let's do that. Latif and Crush. Why not? We got ourselves a Super Repel. That's good, but I have plenty of them. Fight me. Yeah, this is a Psychic. At first I was like, wait, is this an Ace Trainer? The music frightened me. Wait, what if he has a Wobbuffet? That would make sense. Oh, no, he does. No, he doesn't. Oh, thank you, Lord. I was going to say, wait. He probably has a Ralts, a Curlia, and a Wobbuffet because the girl had a Natu. Wait, no, she didn't have a Xatu. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't remember what she had a Kadabra, a Ralts, and a Wobbuffet. So this guy would have a Ralts, a Kadabra, and a Wobbuffet. It's still possible. I really hope that's not the case. No, he has two Ralts and a Curlia, probably. If I had to really guess what William is all about, or Billiam, if you want to call him Billiam. That's a pretty good YouTuber if you guys are interested in random things. I don't know how to explain his channel. Video games, TV shows, cartoons, stuff like that. It's pretty good. Yeah, Curlia and two Ralts. I thought so. All right, Latif. Latif is getting experience, guys. Things that are eligible for him to fight. Oh, it's amazing. Can you believe it? I can believe it. We're in a Ghost and Psychic type area, and all Latif is good at is crunching. What would you think? You know, I crunched the numbers, and it sounds about right. All right, what do we have here? I'm guessing like a Roselia. That's why I was going to lead with Altair. So we're going to lead with Altair, and hope she's weak. Why have you come here? I do not know Delilah, but what's it like in Mount Pyre? If her name's Delilah, oh, that would have been the best name to guess. Because, like, oh, Gabrielle. That's a skitty. All right, so this is a breeder with 6 Pokemon, meaning this fight is going to take a while. I hope you guys enjoy the montage of me murdering this girl's very small and helpless Pokemon with Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Dragon Breath. I do hope you all enjoy. We have a level 37 Altair now. That's pretty cool. Hello, Tad. Now that just feels bad. I'm just harming this girl's innocent, poor Pokemon. She's a breeder. Why did you come here with these small Pokemon, lady? I don't understand it. I'll never understand your thought process, Gabrielle. But what I do want to ask you is what's it like in New York City? See, the joke's good if her name was actually Delilah. But it's not. What's it like in Mount Pyre? Anyways. You guys know what I'm saying. Where's she from? She could be from New York. She might be from Castalia City. You do not know this. It's possible. Why did I switch to Finny? Oh yeah, just so Finny can fight. Why not? None of these Pokemon are going to be a threat. Watch her have 5 Pokemon and then send out like a Deoxys, a speed form, and be like, I'm ready. For one, Deoxys speed form is not SpongeBob. For two, this is not a randomizer. This is the real game. And I guarantee you anybody that has not played the real game in a long time, instead does randomizers, did not know Gabrielle had 6 Pokemon right here that were all very weak. You might be like, Corm, neither did you. Touche. I digress. But hey, now I do. That's a skill. That's a, what's that called? Useless piece of information. Be like, you know, you had a nice randomizer run there, friend. You got a Rayquaza as a starter. Clap, clap for you. But did you know Gabrielle in Mount Pyre has 6 weak Pokemon that are unevolved, level 26? And then he'll just look at me and be like, weird flex, but okay. Does that mean I'm dead? See, I'm like the dad of the Pokemon YouTuber community. The middle-aged dad that does not know memes and good jokes like that. Because I'm out of touch. Out of mind, out of touch. What's that song? I'm out of touch, out of mind, there's a song like that. Anyways, but yeah, I'm like that. Like, I get on the meme bandwagon after it's been on for like a while. Like, I didn't know Apex Legends was a thing until yesterday. This was 2 months after the game had come out. Like, I heard it, but I was like, what's this? I don't know, this I don't care. Like, that's basically me. We have another psychic. I was gonna end it back there, but I felt like, you know, we're almost done. So, everything's screaming use Latif. I was gonna use Altair instead, but because like Latif has been battling, but that's good. Latif needs to battle. She loves all things horrifying. It's like a disease. When she's here, she shivers with fear. She's rhyming, so I'm gonna go ahead and name her Trish. Oh my god! I wasn't looking at the screen, by the way. The name popped up, and I closed my eyes because I was trying to think. I was thinking of a Survivor player, and I was thinking Trish, and I could have pulled Tasha, because Tasha's a Survivor player I would have thought of. She has a Shuppet. That's it? Can you guys imagine I pulled Tasha instead of Trish? I'm trying to think of a good Trish meme. All that comes to mind is Tony. Anyway. I'm trying to think of what she said, but I'm falling flat right now. Anyways, this has not been as scary as I thought. The Wobbuffet was the peak heightness of scare. But we're not done yet. There's a lot more trainers, aren't there? Ah. A black belt. Yeah. Alright. I was going to say, I'm feeling a Machamp, but that seems a little bit ridiculous at this point in the game. I'll heal up Queen Finny just in case we get another Hariyama. Yeah. Aw, he's here to say hi to his teacher. So what would have his mentor been? Maybe a Machamp and he has a Machoke? Just another Hariyama. Okay. Once again, it's possible it has Belly Drum, which is scary, but Fly, I allow speed anyways, Fly, I kill it if it does have Belly Drum. Knockoff is not a threat in this game, it's a special attack, and it doesn't have added, like, it's not a very strong move in this game. And it used Knockoff again, so I lost my Citrus Berry. Person Berry, yeah. I had that, I didn't know. I should have used Ice Beam, or Flamethrower, or Dragon Breath, because it has Thick Fat most likely. I wasn't thinking, it doesn't matter, it's dead. All it took was an extra turn, because I was spamming the A button in fear. My Person Berry fell down the holes in Mount Pyre. Like, can you imagine, like, doing a fight or whatever and knock off and the person, your precious item falls off and it's bouncing across the floor and you're like, no! The hole! And you dive down the hole with it. That would be great. A great animated Pokemon meme. Alright, we're almost at the top of Mount Pyre. Like, we're literally at the top of Mount Pyre. These are the last 2 trainers, and they're both Hex Maniacs. Latif, let's do it. Well, they're both Hex Maniac and a Psychic. Nobody's had a Duskull yet. Is my Repel up? Because if not... Okay, I was just making sure. I want to get a Chimecho. When she's here, a Curious power flows into him. Curious George, female. I'll name her Georgia. I don't know, right? Oh, a Sableye. Ooh, big scare! Not really. Sableye should be fine. But it's actually unique. It's cool to see a Sableye. We haven't seen one of those for a few episodes. Actually, yeah, just like 2 or 3 episodes ago. East of Ford Tree, there's one. Yeah, Dragon Breath, because obviously Crunch isn't super effective or anything, so Dragon Breath should be fine. And we can paralyze it. And it's spamming Detect. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Latif, for trying so hard. Alright, if you paralyze it, that'd be a great thing, because that means you paralyzed 2 times in a row with Dragon Breath. Everybody give a big clap for the Latif man. Everybody wants to see him make it super far. They're like, Flygon, Flygon. Oh, that did so much more damage than it. Wait, that'll kill me with a crit. What did it use? I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Don't punish me. Oh, scammy. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't expect Fade Attack to do that much, so I would just kind of like smash in the A button, like Dragon Breath it. Valerie, you gave me a big fright. I guess that's what you do. You're a Hex Maniac. She lost the ability. Well, she's going to add... Never mind. She's going to add my number without ever touching the Pokénav. Yeah, that's going to make somebody want your number. It's like you want to do magic tricks, so you walk... First of all, magic tricks to pick up a girl, probably not a good idea. They're going to think you big geek. Walk up and be like, oh, well, I'm going to pull a rabbit out of my hat. And they'll, like, slap you and be like, how dare you shove that rabbit in that hat? Right? All right, we have a Psychic. It's the last one. I've never lost my bearings, actually, in this playthrough, I don't think. I've been pretty good. Bryce, that's your name. Cedric, no, not even close. Cedric the Entertainer. Oh, God, the last trainer. No! This is a gamble. This is literally a 50-50 coin toss. I literally was just saying Latif might not make it to a Flygon because he's got a long way to go. Now, you know what we learned from last time? Dragon Breath, if it didn't paralyze and it used Mirror Coat, it would have killed it. So I'm going to do it safe, and we're going to Rock Smash the heck out of this guy. And we're going to lower its defense slots. I'm not going to paralyze it. I'm going to get it to a good range where I feel comfortable in using Crunch, or until I run out of Rock Smash. And maybe then I'll switch to Crush and use something not very effective as well. I am terrified, okay? Also, its defense lowering makes that hard to do. It's spamming Mirror Coat, which is nice to see. I'm in a bad place, guys, because it's very possible that I just lose a Pokemon. Ooh, counter. That's going to do, what, 7 damage? That did way more than I thought it would. Okay, I'm in a bad place. What do you have for me, Crush? I could literally PP stall it. Which, as long as I'm not using... Oh, Shadow Tag, that's right. No, I can't. Latif's gonna die, man. It's not low enough for me to feel safe in using Crunch. I don't think it'll be enough. And now my health is lower. I'm gonna lose Latif. And maybe Crush too, because of a Wobbuffet. Oh my lord, no, not like this. I gotta think. Like, there's not really anything that I can do here. I just have to go with my gut. My gut's saying Rock Smash just one more time. Actually, I got an idea. Yeah, it's using counter, which isn't good. But maybe the AI go for Safeguard right now. I gotta take it. I gotta take the risk. That's all I can do. Maybe the AI go for Safeguard. That'll kill me if it uses Mirror Coat. So disappointed. So disappointed. So disappointed, man. I wish I went with my main strategy. I don't think it would have mattered. I was going to keep using Rock Smash till I was down to the point I couldn't take any more counters. And then I'd use Crunch. But looking at how much health that was left, I don't think it mattered. I love my Pokemon to death. That's one of my main things. And I don't normally get mad at a death. I just get hurt. In this sense, I'm mad because it was literally unpreventable. I don't think there's anything that I could have done. I almost stopped the episode, too. I would have protect stalled. I would have. But I couldn't switch. There's nothing I could have done. It's not over yet. I'm sure strength will kill it. But we don't know. Even if it does, I don't think that counter much would kill me. I'd be alright. Latif, really? I wanted to see Flygon so bad. How poetic is that? Sitting here saying, Flygon, Flygon, and then literally losing it, what, in a couple of battles? Maybe the next one? I don't remember if I was saying it right there or not. Oh my god, why? Latif? It was unpreventable. You guys have to understand that I had no say in that. Man, I'm heartbroken right now. Such a cool addition that just didn't get to see the light of day. Mainly because of his damage output. He's just not the strongest Pokemon in the world. Takes a lot to get him to the point of being a Flygon, and we just weren't able to pull it off. That's really soul-crushing. And for our reward, we get TM30 Shadow Ball, which is a great reward, but at what cost? We lost our Vibrava Latif because of it. Although, my rule is I do have to fight everybody, so I wouldn't have skipped that guy anyways. That's why I have that rule. I need to fight every trainer because every trainer can be a difference between losing somebody and not. Random Psychic Cedric could have been a big hurdle to overcome. It could have changed the game for us. And in this exact case, that's exactly what happened. Cedric had an outcome on our adventure that was most likely meant to have happened from the start of our adventure. I just didn't know it until right now. Wow. It's poetic when you think about it. I took on Mount Pyre, was finally able to do stuff with Latif. I fought every trainer that looked like a Psychic or Ghost-type trainer with Latif because he was great at it. And the very final trainer of the entire place was one of them. And I was like, you can do it, man. You've been doing it. But unfortunately for us, he wasn't able to do it. That's really rough because I don't know who I'd replace him with. We have gotten a couple new Pokemon since then, so things could change. But I didn't get too much different. Well, I'll think about who I'd add and stuff like that in the next episode. And this episode will be the only episode of Emerald this week, based on my schedule. So, I guess you guys can go ahead and suggest who you'd like to see Latif be replaced with. But I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to Latif in the next episode. And we'll start that off like that. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, regardless of that horrific ending. And if you did, a like would be appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks, like Pokemon Emerald here, feel free to subscribe. And in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to Latif. Pick a new male for Crush, our Machamp. Train him all the way up to the level that everybody else is around. And then we'll go through the rest of Mount Pyre and see what Team Aqua's up to. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Dang it.